All right, let's talk about something you use all day, every single day: water. But we're not just going to talk about what comes out of the tap. Oh no, we are going to pull back the curtain on a hidden world of water that will totally change how you see, well, pretty much everything. So, quick question for you. Just stop and think for a second. How much water have you personally used so far today? You're probably thinking about a glass you drank, maybe washing your hands. Go ahead and get a number in your head. Because I promise you, that number is just a tiny, tiny drop in the bucket.
Okay, part one, our daily water routine. We're going to start simple with the obvious stuff, the water we can actually see.
Let's kick things off with something we all do without a second thought, right? Flushing the toilet. Seems pretty minor, but you'd be surprised. So, how much water are we actually talking about here? A single standard flush uses, get this, 5 gallons of water. For those of you thinking in liters, that's about 19 liters. Now, 5 gallons can be a little tough to picture, so let's break it down into something we can all visualize.
Just imagine trying to fill that toilet tank one drinking glass at a time. How many glasses do you think you need?
That's right, 80. 80 glasses of clean water. Picture them all lined up. That entire amount gone in one single flush. And for most of us, that's just the very first thing we do in the morning. Okay, next up, probably the biggest and most obvious way we use water to start the day, that morning shower. So how does it stack up against that toilet flush? We're jumping way up to 20 gallons, or about 76 liters. That's a huge leap, right? 4 times the amount of the flush. And you can see how fast this direct water use really starts to add up. 320 glasses of water. It's kind of hard to even imagine that many glasses all at once, but that's what a pretty typical shower costs in water. Seems like a ton, right? Well, you haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, this chart really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? That 20-gallon shower just completely dwarfs the 5-gallon flush. And this is just our visible water footprint from the morning. But this is where our story takes a wild turn, because the water we see, it's not the whole story. It's not even close. And that brings us to section 2, the hidden water. We're now leaving the bathroom sink behind and diving into the world of invisible water, these massive amounts of water that are hidden inside everything we use and eat. This right here is where the numbers start to get absolutely mind-boggling. You see, everything you own has what's called a water footprint. That's all the fresh water it took to make it, from the very beginning to the very end. To really get this, let's look at something super simple, something you might have had for breakfast. No, really, think about it. You gotta water the wheat fields, harvest it, process the grain, all of it. How many gallons do you think go into one single ordinary loaf of bread? Remember, a shower was 20 gallons. Is it more? Is it less? Take a guess. 1,000 gallons for a single loaf of bread. That's nearly 3,800 liters. All of a sudden, that 20-gallon shower looks pretty tiny, doesn't it? This is the hidden water cost, and it is everywhere. Let's go back to our glasses analogy. That loaf of bread is 16,000 glasses of water. Just let that number sink in for a second. An almost unbelievable amount of water, totally invisible, packed inside one loaf of bread. Okay, section 3, a new perspective. Now it's time to put it all together. Let's really see how the water we see compares to the invisible water hidden in our food. This table just says it all, doesn't it? Our direct water use, the 5 gallons for the flush, the 20 for the shower, it is completely and totally dwarfed by the 1,000 gallons hidden in that loaf of bread. We're not just talking a little more, we're talking about a completely different scale. The water we don't see is way, way bigger than the water we do. And that, right there, is the big takeaway. Our everyday idea of how much water we use, what comes out of the faucet, is just the tiny tip of a massive iceberg. The vast majority of our real water consumption is hidden, embedded in the food we eat, the clothes we wear, and the products we buy. So that leaves us with one final question to think about. What else in your life has a hidden water cost? That cup of coffee you had this morning, the t-shirt you're wearing right now, even your phone. They all have one. And once you start to see this hidden water, it doesn't just change how you see a glass of water. It changes how you see the entire world.